right, we the Hebrew Israelites. We come week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, in season and out of season, to let you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans see who you are according to the Bible. To let you see and understand that you are what they would call the 12 lost tribes of Israel. And you are the ancient Israelites. You are the descendants of the ancient Israelites according to heritage and bloodline. So on my behalf today, concerning Solid Foundation Israelite Academy, on my left-hand side, okay, I have my brother with me, and on my right-hand side, I have another brother with me, okay? And what we're going to do today is we're going to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth concerning the King James Bible. It's not of our ideologies, it's not from our hearts, but it's concerning the scriptures. We're going to show you your history and your nationality according to the Bible. So-called black man, so-called black woman, Hispanic man, so-called Hispanic woman, Native American man, and so-called Native American woman. Before we get into the lesson, we want to say double honors to the elders, okay, and the apostles. Salutations to the Akim that's preaching this truth and teaching this truth, that's keeping the Sabbaths, that's edifying you so-called Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans. Last but not least, we want to give all praises and glorification and due honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, okay? And we're going to first and foremost, we're going to start out with St. John 8:32. So let's get it. St. John 8:32. We're going to blow the shofar because we know upcoming tonight is the Lord's Passover, okay? Now, a lot of people say, how do you know that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites? Because it doesn't literally tell you in the Bible that we are the anti-Israelites. But how do we know that we are the children of Israel? You know what? We can tell that we are the nation of Israel through the curses. That's how. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that. When you read the curses in Deuteronomy 28:15, Deuteronomy 28:16, stopping on the 68th verse, these are a list of curses that came on the nation of Israel. Now, when you examine these curses don't link you to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay? So, we're not going to go into all the curses, but we're going to examine some of the curses to show you that we are the children of Israel. Give me Deuteronomy 28:16. Go ahead, read that.
Deuteronomy 28:16.
Go ahead.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Cursed shall thou be. That's the first curse. He said the number one curse is that the children of Israel would be cursed in the city. When you look around today, I don't have to explain about the ghettos. I don't have to explain about the hood. I don't have to explain about these low-class environments that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans live upon. He said you will be cursed in the city. You know what that means? We got many cities throughout America. Every city that the Israelite would chose to go to or be born in, they will be cursed. Regardless what city that they're going to or born in, they will be cursed in the city. To be cursed in the city is not to be a prosperous nation in the city. It's not to own your own businesses in the city. Okay? To be subject under a higher power in the city. To work for somebody else in the city. You understand? Not to have your own business and be self-employed. That's what it means to be cursed in the city. You can be cursed also in the city in many other ways. Okay? Like receiving governmental benefits, that's another curse in the city. EBT, that's one. Section 8, that's one. Food stamps, that's one. WIC, okay? Welfare. All those comes along with being cursed in the city. You cursed in the city when a higher nation of people is over you. Read the rest. He said we'd be cursed in the city and what up?
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
When you think about field, you should automatically think about slave labor. You cannot reason the word field without thinking about slave labor. That's what it's talking about, huh? Whether these people believe it or not. He said that we were going to be cursed in the what?
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
We was going to be cursed in every field. Whether it's a tobacco field, We curse because we cropping and picking tobacco. Whether it's a cane field, where you cut down cane stalk, guess what? We curse in a cane field. Okay? Whether you go and go into a field and pick okra, squash, corn, concerning agriculture, concerning vegetation, whatever field that you cultivate, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you would be cursed. And at the end of the day, for your hard labor and work, you would not see any pay. You would not receive any wages for your hard labor. That's why the so-called white man benefited from the blood, sweat, and tears of our people. Why? Because we were simply cursed in the city, and along came with that being cursed in the field. Now, if these curses apply to any other nation of people, out of the 18 table of nations, you tell me what nation of people that fit these curses the most out of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You tell me. Was the white man cursed in the city? Was the white man cursed in the field? What about the Arabs? Look around in America and see what they own. Was any nationality of people besides the nation of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, cursed in the city or the field? They want to try to get away with this because they would say, well, some white people when you examine history were slaves. Yeah, they were. But they didn't suffer chattel slavery. They didn't suffer chattel slavery like the so-called Negro. Read Deuteronomy 28, verse 17.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 17.
Read.
Cursed shall thou be in thy basket and thy store.
He said, cursed shall be thy basket in thy store. What is that? Your savings account. Anything concerning your financial savings. I'm talking about anything, including finance. He said, well, Deuteronomy 28, 17 says what?
Cursed shall thou be thy basket.
Blessed shall be thy basket.
Cursed shall thou be thy basket.
You know what that means? Black people won't have a damn dime. And even the money we get, we wouldn't keep it very long. Because the more we make, is the more the so-called white man will end up taking. That's what that's talking about. You can believe it or not. Living from paycheck to paycheck, not being able to enjoy your check. They make you work down 2 weeks before you receive a pay. Or some is on salary that get paid monthly. Some people get paid weekly. But whatever you receive as a nation, Israel, that your basket will be cursed. You will not have a sufficient amount of funds to enjoy yourself and your family. Why? Because the Most High reached out and struck our savings as a nation of people. The Most High was going to make sure we wouldn't get above and rise because we didn't hearken to his commandments. That's why most times we end up taking what? We take so many damn loans out, it's the same. Then guess what? Half our people is in debt. Why? Because they can't pay back the loan. Why? Because our basket is cursed. Read the rest, Read.
In thy store.
In that store, what that means? The finance you store up. Your store is pertaining to storage. Like you might have an account. That's going to be cursed. You will not live like the white man, black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. You will not live like the Chinese man. You will not own all the nail salons. Boy Bites own Royal Boutique right across over here. Pretty sure ain't no black man on the city trend neither. A Metro PCS, Dollar General, Piggly Wiggly, and so forth. Ain't no black people running these mainstream international businesses. We got a little business that'll set up in the back of a alley somewhere. Barely can afford to pay rent on a corner store. Sometimes we end up breaking the lease because we ain't got it like that. So that ain't talking about the white man or the Africans, East Indians, Arabs, or any other nation of people that ain't blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now another thing, examine these curses, that he tells us that we should know that we the children of Israel. Read Deuteronomy 28, 46,
Deuteronomy 28, 46.
Deuteronomy 28, 46, go ahead.
And thou shalt be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder.
The Most High said that these curses that was going to come upon the children of Israel shall be upon them for what?
A sign
For a sign and a what?
and for a wonder.
For a sign and a wonder. You will wonder why we are the most lowest nation of people of all time. That's why black people just sit around and we say, well, damn, why we ain't got it like the white people? Why I got to struggle from day to day? Why I end up getting a car and it get repossessed? I can't even keep the payments up on it. God, dog, I'm about to lose my house. Can barely afford lights. Get the lights on. Or the water. And we got to team up to pay the rent. So what's going on? Why are we so low? Why we are not equal? You know what the whole civil rights movement was for? Fighting for the rights of equality. Civil rights movement. That's why they call it civil rights. They wanted to fight for equality because we knew we was getting shortchanged. We wasn't getting treated like the Europeans. It was a lot of things that we was not treated with in the form of equality. So what happens? They formed the civil rights movement. And we fight for what? During civil rights, we will fight for equality. Why? Because we were never equal. That's why. So if you wonder why we are such of a third-class nation of people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, read it again. Deuteronomy 28:46. What it says?
Thou shalt be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder.
These curses are going to be upon us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, for a sign and a wonder. Go ahead.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon even your children. Even the very children that you bring into this world. If you want to create another new generation of people, that nation of people gonna be cursed. If it pertains to you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So these curses was upon us for a sign and a wonder. That's how we know that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Jews. The people in Palestine, Israel, they don't fit these curses. They is a prosperous nation of people. I cannot tell you how many corporations and businesses that these Jewish people own in America today. Mainstream corporations. I'm talking about massive corporations. These corporations is legit. This is not no illegitimate corporation. These so-called fake Jews in Palestine, Israel, they own Nickelodeon. They own Cartoon Network. They own MTV. They own CMT. They own Spike Television. You understand? They own all the mainstream media, all the news systems. They own Hollywood. It's not barely nothing in America that these false Jews don't own. That's why we know they're not the real Jews. Because it said the real Jews would be cursed in the city and also cursed in the field. Do we own Nickelodeon? Do we own Hollywood? Do we own all the mainstream television shows? Do we own any major corporations or businesses in America that's top notch? That multi-millionaires are benefiting from? Is that us? So who are we? The true Jews according to the scriptures. These curses does not pertain to anyone but blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now wait a minute, I got something else dealing with these curses, huh? Okay. Read Deuteronomy, skip up and read Deuteronomy 28:43. Go ahead, Jay. Read Deuteronomy 28:43.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 43.
Go ahead.
The stranger that is within thee.
The stranger. What is a stranger? A nation that's not pertaining to the nation of Israel. That's a stranger. Any nation of people that is not from the bloodline of Jacob are known as strangers. It said the strangers shall what?
Stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So the stranger that is among us shall get above us very high. Who is above us today? Who, and I'm talking about, it says very high. Who is very high today? Hollywood. But who owns it? White people. Who is very high today? The government. But who owns it? White people. Who is very high today? National Aeronautic Space Administration, NASA. But who owns it? White people. You name someone that is very high and have set up a government in America besides the so-called white man. You name another nation of people, and you tell me, is that not the stranger that's prophesied to get above us very high? Read the rest, Go ahead, read.
The stranger that is within thee
The stranger that is within thee, go ahead.
shall get above thee very high,
Uh-huh.
and thou shalt come down very low.
What the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans going to do?
And thou shalt come down very low.
Black people should do what?
And thou shalt come down very low.
Hispanics going to do what?
Come down very low.
Native Americans going to do what?
Come down very low.
Blacks live in the projects, y'all. Okay? It's not hard to see. Hispanics live in the projects, if not that, trailer parks. That's beat down. Don't even have a proper pipeline system. They rig everything up. That's us, y'all. That's us. It's still to say black people. It's still to say Mexicans. That's us, y'all. We is the Lord's people upon the earth. But when you think about it, we really the majority. The white man just got our mindset in that area. So the stranger that was within us was going to get above us very high. How did he do that? Well, let's go to the Israelites, the so-called Mexicans, which are the Israelites. Let's go to the northern kingdom of Israel, which are the Latin tribes. To get above somebody very high is to do what? They call it colonization. Colonization, or some may call it imperialism. What is that? When you take over a person's land, when you colonize it, steal it, and set it up in the form of what when you have it to be ran. Wake up, you're an Israelite. Wake up. Okay? That's what's going on. Who stole America from the Native Americans? Huh? Who stole America from the Native Americans? Who stole America? Say it loud.
The white man.
Tell this damn devil, tell him who we are. Who stole America?
The white man.
Who stole America?
The white man.
Who stole America?
The white man.
Who raped, robbed, and murdered the Indians?
The white man.
Who put Catholicism on the Indians?
The white man.
Who put Christianity on Negroes?
The white man.
Who pollutes the air?
The white man.
Who contaminates the water?
The white man.
Who contaminates the food?
The white man.
Who lied to you as a nation?
The white man.
Who gave you false history?
The white man.
Who raped, robbed, and murdered your descendants?
The white man.
So it's not hard to see who it is. You acting like you scared. Don't never be scared to speak against the oppressor. That's what we out here for. Read it over again,
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43.
Go ahead.
The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high.
Who got above blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
The white man.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt come down very low.
He said, who came down very low? Was it the white man? No, it's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
And thou shalt come down very low.
And we came down very low. Lower than the damn ants. Lower than the grass upon the earth. Go ahead. We shall come down very low. All right? We just showing you that we fit these curses and that we are the children of Israel pursuant to the scriptures. Read Deuteronomy 28, 48,
Deuteronomy 28, 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Now, therefore, that we go parlay with our enemies.
Serve thine enemies.
Now, it didn't say that, did it? It said what?
Serve thine enemies.
Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
So who said? It says that the children of Israel was going to serve enemies. That the Lord that was going to send enemies against the children of Israel. So who are the children of Israel enemies? The white man, first and foremost. You got the East Indians, the Assyrians, the Chinese, Japanese, and these Africans. That's your enemy, Israel. Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
So, who sent enemies on us? Because they didn't do it of their own will. See, that's why we don't reason. We think that the white man and all these other heathens just rose up on us because he felt to take the exaggerated effort to just rise and oppress us blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Who sent the enemies on us? I said, who sent the enemies?
Oh, he said the Lord shall send against thee.
So it said that the Most High gave us enemies. The Most High punished Israel by sending enemies upon them. So if you want to get mad at me, blame God. Because the Most High set you white folks up to be our enemies. And all you other heathens to punish us for us not keeping the laws. So you so-called white people don't got no other purpose on the earth but to be the enemy against the children of Israel. And you Chinese, Japanese, and you heathens, all the rest of you non-Israelites, you were set up by the Most High to be the enemy of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans upon this earth. So I don't want to shake your head. I don't want to cut any deals with you heathens. Go ahead, Art. We in Deuteronomy 28:48. Go ahead.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger,
and hunger. Who you got to go to for food? The white man. Go ahead.
and in thirst.
Where you want something to drink? Who owns all the water corporations?
The white man.
Who controls the water districts? Irrigation. Who is over irrigational system? The white man. It said in thirst, what else?
And in nakedness.
Where you want clothes? Who owns all the main fashion corporations? The white man. Go ahead.
And in want of all things.
If you want anything in this country, anything in this city, anything in the United States of America, you got to go to the white man, the receiver. And that comes along with you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans getting jobs. Go ahead, Art.
And he.
Now I said the same old enemy. This is what tells that this is the white man without a shadow of a doubt. Because it says that he's going to do something to us. It said he shall do what, Art?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He shall put a yoke of iron upon you blacks, Hispanics, and Native necks. Go ahead.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have did what?
Destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed you as a nation of people. If that Willie Lynch letter didn't prosper, I don't know what prospered on the earth. That's what it's talking about. It says that this enemy will put yokes of iron upon their necks. Who stepped off the slave ship with yokes of iron on their necks, shackled down the chain? Who stepped off the slave boat, Jake?
The black man.
Who stepped off the slave boat with yokes of iron?
The black man.
What did the Spaniards do to the Native Americans? Put yokes of iron upon their necks. Huh? So, who, the only nation of people that was raped, robbed, and murdered with yokes of iron upon their necks? The so-called blacks and Hispanics. Read that last report, huh?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Until he have destroyed thee.
Because we don't have the literal yokes of iron upon our necks today. Because he will put the yokes of iron upon our necks literally so damn long until he have destroyed us mentally. So after he have brainwashed us and degraded us, and after he have condensed us with literal yokes of iron, he can take upon the literal yokes of iron off our necks, and we'll still be enslaved spiritually and mentally. That's what he's talking about, huh? All right? Now, that's what he's talking about. Let's see. Okay, now let's look at Deuteronomy 28:64, read, Jay. Deuteronomy 28:64, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64.
All right, read.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
The Most High was going to do what?
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
It's talking about the Israelites being scattered among all these other stinking heathens. Go ahead.
From the one end of the earth,
Uh-huh.
even unto the other.
So how was blacks scattered from one end of the earth to the other? Slave boats. Ain't no black jumped in the sea and swim to the other side of the world. It said that he would scatter us from where out?
And the Lord shall scatter thee among,
Who shall scatter us?
among all people.
Who shall scatter us? Who shall scatter us? It says, who shall scatter us? Deuteronomy 28:64 said, the Lord shall scatter thee among our people. So it was the Most High's doing while blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are in different regions of the earth. You got Israelites all over the earth. Israelites in North, Central, South America, the Caribbean islands, a small remnant in the South Pacific Sea, the Eastern Hemisphere. Israelites is all over the place. Why? Because the Most High allowed them to be scattered. But how will the enemy scatter us? Slave boats, captivity and oppression, taking us from one land to this land. That's how we were scattered. So they can't say that we're not the true children of the Bible, that we're not the Israelites. Okay? That's why we bring it out. Because they're not going to tell you this in America. Okay? Before you were scattered, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, did you know anything about Christianity? Before you were scattered, did you know anything about Islam? Before you were scattered, did you know anything about Hinduism or any other religion